All right, time for the evening chores. Gonna take you guys on a trip around Peterson Farms of Nashville tonight. Got a whole week off. It's plant shut down, so might see some more videos being put out there by me this week. Anyway, enjoy. It's a beautiful day outside. Get outside and enjoy it. Hey, chickies. There's chickies. There we go. Oh, don't be afraid, Mr. Rooster. Didn't realize we had a rooster in the batch, but I guess that's not uncommon. Alright, we'll take a little trip. They'll be probably all tucked in by the time we get back and can close the door. Little Mr. Bunny Rabbit. Big Bunny Rabbit. Mostly clover. Some other stuff in there. This is where I come and spend my time. Some sunrises, just sitting up here, soaking it all in, enjoying and meditating. So anyway, some of you may not know the background or history of how we came about this property. So it's almost a year to the date. Me and my wife bought this property down here in Nashville, Indiana. Been coming down here for years, not necessarily this property, but the surrounding areas, hunting, fishing, Lake Monroe. Me and my wife have a boat, pontoon boat. We just enjoy the outdoors and enjoy being on the lake. I enjoy being in the woods. And one of my dreams was always to live down in Nashville, Indiana, even since I was a little boy, because I spent most of the time down here hunting and stuff. So anyway, we've been looking for the last couple of years, and then during the COVID, as you know, the real estate market started going nuts there for a little while, and then it was very hard to find property, and just kept an eye out. And one morning, this property came up on one of the real estate apps. I saw it, didn't really pay much attention to it because I looked at the aerial view and it just looked like a flat farmland, and then seemed like it had a whole lot of woods. But my wife contacted me at work a little bit later that morning and said, "Hey, did you see that property that went up?" And I said, "Yeah." She goes, "You know what? It's got two structures or two living spaces on it." And started looking at it, and they've got it like a entertainment barn, which has 2 bedrooms and a bathroom and all kinds of stuff. So anyway, we decided to call a real estate agent, or our real estate agent we'd been working with, and we went down there and looked at it that evening at about 6 o'clock and just fell in love with the place as soon as we pulled in the driveway. It was just an amazing view. If you've ever seen the view from down at the bottom up to the top of the hill, I'll post that with this video. But we put an offer in on it, gave them for what they were asking for it, which wasn't sure if that would hold. But next morning, lo and behold, we got a counter offer back, accepting our offer and some of our conditions, and the journey began. That was the quickest closing I've ever had on a house. It was 30 days to the date from start to finish that we closed on this house. That just goes to show you too, we've been looking for a couple years, had everything in line so we could pull the trigger and make it happen. So we've been living here for a year. You've seen some of the videos. We truly enjoy this place and are so blessed. It was just like everything just fell right in line when it came to getting this place. And we just have enjoyed it ever since we started living here, and hope to enjoy it just as much for years to come. Obviously, along with 15 acres and all my backyard I got to mow, and didn't think of all the other stuff that you'd need to do. Bought the Kubota tractor about 6 months into this whole thing, and I'm not saying it paid for itself, but it's definitely proven its value for an older guy like me that can't, well, doesn't feel like doing all the young guy stuff that I used to. I'm breaking my back all the time, which that's okay. I still do some of that too. But the tractor just opens up a whole lot more opportunities when you have a property such as this, or even smaller. I've seen guys on YouTube that have smaller properties, and some have much larger properties. But the one thing in common is nobody regrets, buying that tractor or having that tractor around for normal chores, but then all the creative projects that you can think of, dream of, come up with. The tractor just makes it so much more possible, and all the implements that are available, you may or may not be able to afford them, but heck, you can rent them. If you're not going to buy something, you can rent an attachment or an implement at a local rental place and perform a project or complete a project that way too. So anyway, enough of the rambling on. I'm going to let you ride along for the rest of the ride, what my daily chores are here in the evening on Peterson Farms of Nashville. Hope you enjoy this channel. I'm not the best at it, but I have fun with it, and I have fun sharing things we do on the farm here with my friends and family, and that's really how it started. A lot of friends and family were asking about the place. I'd post some Facebook videos, and everybody just kept asking for more. So, well, I started a YouTube channel. For better or for worse, for you guys, it's been great for me. And I've learned a lot of things from other YouTubers, and didn't realize how much of a community there is out there. And then once you start building some relationships, you share different things and you encourage each other a lot. And that's what I like about it. A lot of encouragement. Not many thumbs down, but hey, the haters haven't caught on to this channel yet. I'm sure they will sometime in the near future. So stick with me for the ride around the property, and just enjoy the evening. Get outdoors. That's what I always say. Enjoy the outdoors. Don't get stuck inside. We were stuck inside, stuck during the COVID. Wasn't allowed to do the things that we wanted to do or normally would do. I still went outside. I'd be outside active, whether it was running or working out here on the farm or spending time with my wife and my granddaughter Bailey, who lives with us. It's just been a real joy. So come along for the ride. construction. The deer drinking hole, watering hole is what I call it, the deer watering hole. So not faring too well, but it does get some water in it. We'll see how it. Coming down here on the back of our property into the woods. Had some trees blow down. We'll see what we got going on down here. Gonna continue to clean up this trail. Try not to come down here too often. I don't want to disturb the deer and the other wildlife, but it's really cool to come down here. As you see, I do some chainsawing, and all that back property there is my neighbors. 50 acres behind there, 170 acres behind that, and got a good relationship with my neighbors, and he allows me to go over there, cut wood, whatever I need to do, because just recently had it logged, and there's a lot of treetops there, so a lot of wood for the getting. Here's my little tributary. Oh, we've got some logs down. We gotta watch it above us. There's definitely some widowmakers. Get these guys out of the way. Be a deer up there. Alright, let's get on with it. Me and Bailey's running path. Of course, there's our two-seater tree stand, me and Bailey's. And this is our little running path. It's about a half mile all the way around the property, our running track. So that comes in convenient when the weather's right. Do a little jogging. That had to hurt you. Sorry about that. Need to make sure the camera's okay. Alrighty, you're back with us. That's the GoPro clip. I guess it just can't take that much excitement. See, we'll get you all straightened back up here. Get Phil's view. I'll take a little bit easier. And obviously, lots of catfish and a whole lot more bluegill. Down there's our ditch, creek. One of the projects I want to complete. coming up from my driveway here. You'll see that. Garden, which looks like the weeds are faring better than the plants, but hey, we're working on that. There's my remote watering system for the garden, the Harbor Freight transfer pump, 50 gallons of water. My little wood shed where I do all my log splitting and wood stacking and wood storing. And I think the chickens are all in for the night. Hope you enjoyed the little tour there. This is our little piece of paradise down in Nashville, Indiana. Me and my wife Tammy, my granddaughter Bailey, and we love it. So hit that like button, post a reply, send out a comment, and if you really like the channel, subscribe, hit that bell, and videos will be notifying you when they come out. Just glad you stopped by and hung out with me for a few minutes to check out the property. Everybody have a great evening, and God bless you all. From Peterson Farms of Nashville.